All right, stream and chat are live. You're good to go. All right,
We're good.
Jason, whenever you want to start off your spiel.
Welcome everyone to day 2 of U.S. Masters Matchup Cast for this summer. Have a new crew here: Ray, Sam, Devlin, and Adam. Thank you for joining us tonight. Um, hope, hopefully you're better than Tuesday. So not that that was real hard, but
You have
today
the
we'll go
better of
over.
the two Ohio Sams, so
I mean, I'm just gonna say he didn't have technical problems like you're having. So Sam is the reason why we are late. Let's just establish that right now.
definitely me and not
But we'll go.
Devlin.
But it was the
uh,
other Sam. That
is the other Sam.
is the other Sam.
So we'll go over the last 16 tables. Once again, we reiterate that this is in fun. This is for us to have a good time. We will break down the lists and give and pick a winner. Some of those picks are just for fun. More so than anything, please prove us wrong if we did not pick you. But we'll start with table 17. It is Billy versus Sam, both on the live stream. So we'll have them read their lists, and then we will break down, the four of us, how bad one of them is going to lose.
I can kick it off if you want me to read my own list.
Yeah, you have. That's how.
That's a house
That's
rule.
what we want.
That's a house rule.
It's
We have to read our
definitely-
own list, so.
I bet I can do it from memory, I would hope at this point, but read it just in case.
You have to do it in order too, from memory.
So I've got that I probably could do. With Northern Alliance, my list is called We Have Orc at Home, because it's just orcs but human. 2 Ice Queens, one with Bane, as well as Amulet of the Fireheart. One with the Edge Periscope, and that one has Bane Chant and Barkskin. A Frostclaw Champ, good old bird champ. 3 Human Tribesman Hordes. 2 of them are the two-handed variants, they're defense 4. One of them is the not two-handed variant, so it's defensive 5, but it has the Brew of Strength, so they're all crush 2, but one of them is D5. 2 Snow Foxes, 3 Tundra Wolf Troop, 2 Tundra Wolf Troops, 1 Tundra Wolf Regiment. I can read. Then we have 2 Frostfang Cavalry, 1 with Brew of Sharpness, and 1 with Blessing of the Gods.
Ready. I'm bringing Trident Realms, as if you didn't already guess. All right, we got Adeptor Eternal with Blade of Slashing. We got Thule Aquamage with Banner Command and Barkskin 5. We got Ticklebox. We have 1 Riverguard Troop, 2 regiments of Razor Swords, 2 troops of Tidal Swarm, a regiment of Depth Horrors. We have 3 Giga regiments, one with the Eggsy Aloha, the other one with Jesse's Boots of Striding, and the other one has no items. Got a Kraken and 2 Leviathan's Banes, 15 drops and 23 strength.
Sam had 13 drops and 25 unit strength as well.
Yes. Sorry, I should have said that.
All right, Mr. Master, what's your prognosis here?
I think they're talking to you, Ray.
Oh no, I'm not the two-time master. I am the dark horse, Adam.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Adam's Master Sight. Let's see
Oh.
his Master Sight.
Yeah.
But I can go first, Adam, since you tossed it on me, and I'll follow
Yeah,
this grenade.
I'd appreciate that.
I
wasn't
like
listening.
the fact that Sam has all the hammers, and having played against this army, the Frostfang Cavalry, and the Human Tribesmen, all hitting on 3s means that the Billy's Trident Realm, which are depending upon high defense or ensnare to kind of save them, it's going to have a challenge. And I like the idea that the hammers hitting on 3s, the Frostfangs with Brew of Sharpness. Billy's going to have to figure out how he's going to deal with that and what he's going to sacrifice to it. But I think the MVP is going to be the Tundra Wolves. And so I'm voting for Sam as Hammers beat Anvil.
I think Sam's cheating. I'm reading the list. Human tribesmen have crushing strength 1 and crushing strength 2. Knowing that, they obviously are crushing strength 3 because that's
Oh, I
how math
wish.
works.
Oh, I wish.
That seems like cheating. So I'm going to give it to Sam because he's cheating.
The first match is push, right? That's what we said scenario is.
Correct. The first
It
scenario is
is.
push.
Billy's
Man.
got lots of good units to carry a push token. That's for sure.
He does.
And more drops.
And he has more units. And he has shooting.
I played against Sam at Bug Eater last round against a very similar list, and I told him that the defense 5 horde I thought would be a good addition to his army. Just a little bit more anvil to all the hammers he's got. Not that I can't hit back. In saying that, I still beat him, so I'm going to pick Billy.
I think I'm leaning towards
my allowed-
Sam.
Oh, Devlin, my dude.
And it's just because like the defense doesn't matter because you're crush 3 in a lot of places because you have Bane Chant. Like you've got the number of attacks to get through even in snare in many places. Like
I just want to know where this
there's the
snare
Barkskin
you guys are
5.
talking about.
But yeah. Rough.
You have a Kraken.
Right.
Therefore,
I
you
want to
have
know
a
where this
snare.
snare
Billy.
is that they're talking about.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, I
are we
forgot
allowed?
the list got neutered that way.
Are we allowed to talk about our own lists? I don't know how this
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you gonna
quick
beat me?
background? I'll keep this very brief. Billy asked me very kindly the week lists were due if we wanted to play. He was like, "Hey, you want to get repping, kind of like iron out our lists a little
I
bit."
told Jason this.
I am in the midst of both moving, and my wife and I are spending a month traveling out west and back. I'm actually in Seattle right now, which means that I am the same number of. I'm doubling the number of players coming from the Pacific Northwest to Masters by being on this cast right now.
Stealing my flow, man.
So, I didn't have time that week, didn't work out. I feel really bad about it. And Billy and I got matched round 1, which I think is fate telling me that I owe Billy a win. But I do think that I have the tools to kill I kind of one shot most of his list. I tend to do well in matchups where I can one shot stuff. So I think I would probably give myself a slight edge purely on list. But also Billy's a good player, and I've watched Billy play enough games on UB. I've seen Billy like see stuff that's like really cool. Like, Billy and Sam Cooler were playing a game the other day, and Billy saw
Oh, Sam thing you already said.
nutso flank that neither Sam nor I ever would have seen. Yeah, so I think it'll be a fun one. I'm mostly just excited that Billy and I are going to have a good vibes table. I hope for a good game more than anything else.
Joke's on you. It's Masters. No good vibes allowed.
No.
I think it's going to heavily dictate on whether your speed's going to get in where it needs to be. I think it's going to be the big deal. I mean, yeah, everything you have is going to be able to one-shot a lot of my stuff, but it's a matter of I can try and force you to take bad charges with my chaff and the shooting I have. But we'll see. I also am
It'll be fun.
notorious for my dice absolutely kicking me in the balls, so...
I'm really excited to see what you do with those Leviathan Banes. I actually think the matchup swings on your use of Leviathan Banes. I think if you can pull stuff where you need them to be with that, I think will be really cool. I'm excited to see how you play those.
I think the scenario favors Billy. I think the list versus list slightly favors Sam.
I would agree.
Yeah, I mean, I do
It's gonna
like
be a good game.
Sam plays his chaff really, really well. That speed plus the flying character, those things being nimble can be annoying. The Tundra Wolves, and they're just, I mean, it's a ton of speed to get to the spaces he wants to with his chaff, and then bring the hammers down after. So, yeah, I don't know. It'll be a fun game. This is one that I am planning on spending a decent amount of time next to, if it's not on the live stream.
solely because it's going to be the good vibe table.
I mean, you're gonna be loud either way, so I mean, I'm gonna hear you in the entire gym.
It will be loud.
True.
All right, moving on to table 18, we got Eric Trowbridge versus Kevin Drury.
Oh, can I read Eric's list? That's my dude.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, let's go. I want to read Eric's list name because it's, I think, a top tier list name at Masters. His list name is Thonar I Hardly Know which is a phenomenal list name. He's got a Crudger on Wing Slasher with the Blade of Slashing, a Flagger, a Godspeaker with Bane Chant and Veil of Shadows. He has 3 Great Axe Hordes. One of them has J-Boots. He has 3 Rift Forward Legionnaires, 2 Orklings, 2nd Battalion with a Crudger on Wing Slasher, and then 2 more Rift Forward Legionary regiments to 14 drops and 30 unit strength.
Hell yeah. I'll read Kevin's. He's got 2 Mage Priests, one with Celestial Restoration, the other with Periscope and Blizzard. 1, 2, 3, 4 Gekata regiments, 2 Commandants. 2nd Battalion, he's got a Clan Lord with Banner of Command, 2 hordes of Ceremonial Guards, 2 regiments of Tyrants, 1 with J-Boots, and 2 more Commandants, bringing him to 15 drops, 32 unit strength, 4 Commandants spotted.
Are we allowed to make how bold of predictions do you guys want?
The boldest of
Older
bold
the better.
predictions.
This is all about
Older.
fun, Sam.
Who's getting the
don't want-
blackjack here?
Have you never
I
watched
think
Sam.
these
Eric
before?
blackjacks this list so hard.
With
Eric
4
is-
Commandants? That's not allowed. That's
Eric
cheating.
is a wily old fox, and there's nothing Eric hasn't seen under the sun, and he is so good into shooting matchups. Orcs are so good into shooting matchups, and Eric is a phenomenal player. Every time I've ever seen somebody bring shooting against Eric, they never bring shooting again to play Kings. It happened to me personally. I too was traumatized by Eric Trowbridge in a shooting matchup. You can kill his stuff. Kevin's list is, I don't know if it's an exact replica of it, but it's pretty similar to an earlier list that Andy Patton was running with 4 Commandants that Andy decided his current version is better than. So while I think 4 Commandants are good, I don't know if this is the best version of 4 Commandants. I think Andy's list just kind of functions a little bit stronger. I don't know a lot about Kevin's. This is not based on him as a player at all, solely on the lists. I just think Eric's ability into shooting combined with, I just think there is a better version that you could run of the Commandant's list. I think Eric clears this pretty hard.
I mean, he knows his orcs. That is what I'm going to go off of this. I'm picking Eric.
Yeah,
I
as
appreciate.
Oh,
I
go
appreciate
ahead,
the
Ray.
flex that Thronar is not here, and that Eric was like, I am so confident in playing orcs that I can take 2 Crudgers on Wing Slashers, and that was a deliberate choice on his part. And the question is whether or not 2 Crudgers on Wing Slashers are better than the 4 Commandants. And my guess is yes, because you have the movement 10, the ability to fly up each flank and cause the support troops to have to decide which way they want to go. So I think in this case, I know Eric was thinking about whether or not he was going to take Thonar, and I think he's rewarded with his choice. I'm not going to go quite as bold as Sam with blackjack because I think that's crazy. I haven't drunk enough wine for that, but I think Eric's going to win.
Yeah, I'd say
Table
one
dice are a
thing
thing, correct?
shooting armies don't want to see is 2 dragons and Veil of Shadows in the same list. And yeah, so I think Eric's playing heavily into the shooting meta that I expected to see. So I think he's definitely prepared for that with this list.
Yeah. Kevin's in my region. He's a really good player, and he's played Salamanders forever. So he's actually mad. He's picking the hipster aspect where he's upset that they're popular now. Really so. But given he can't use double D6s, which are accursed foul things that shouldn't be existing in this world, and has to use real dice. I don't think his commandants are going to go off, so I'm going to give it to Eric.
I like it.
That's funny.
All right, Jason.
What?
You vote, and I just not here.
Yeah, I said Trowbridge. He knows his orcs.
He does. That man is an orc.
Alrighty, well, that's the first landslide of the day. On to table 19.
Billy, did you vote?
I'm voting Eric. You took all my words.
I think you just say it. So that when we're all wrong, I can make sure that you can't be like, "Oh, I was going for Kevin."
No.
He does write them all down. So there's that.
Yeah, I have even from first stream. I've got it's a shit, but I have them all written down. So, all right, on the table 19, we got Rick Hoy versus James Taylor.
I can read James.
I can read Pickle Rick.
All right, go ahead, Evelyn.
All right. Rick's out of the South. He's from Houston. He's running undead. He's got in his first one battalion, he's got a Vampire Lord on Undead Dragon with Han Sanguinary Scripture. 2 BSBs on foot. A Necromancer with Edge Periscope and Celestial Restoration. 1, 2, 3 Skeleton Warrior Regiments. 3 hordes of zombies. 2 regiments of werewolves. 1 Brew of Haste, 1 Brew of Strength. And then he's got 2 regiments of Soul Reaver Cavalry, 1 with J-Boots, 1 with Blessing of the Gods, clocking in at 14 drops and 31 unit strength.
James is bringing L's. He's got a Drakon Lord. He's got a Mage with Edge Periscope, Bane Chant 2, Alchemist Curse 2, and Blizzard 3. 1 Palace Guard 4 with the Brew of Strength, and then 2 more regiments of Palace Guard. 2 regiments of Hunters of the Wild, 2 troops of Critters, 2 Stormwind Cav regiments, 1 with J-Boots, 1 with Dwarven Ale, and then 2 regiments of Drakons for 13 drops and 25 unit strength.
That mage
I-
hurt to read.
You said what?
It hurts me to read that mage's spell
Yeah.
list.
Oh, he's got too much going on. He doesn't know what he wants to do.
Yeah, and he's also not good at any of it. Alchemist Curse 2 instead of 4, Blizzard 3 instead of 4. Oh, no. We could have had 2 mages, both rocking both of those.
On the right path.
Well,
Hey, Adam, let's hear your thoughts first on this one because you're the elf player, and I want to hear your thoughts on Dracons versus werewolves.
Yeah, Adam's the actual only elf player in this chat.
It's true. So,
Hey, 0-1, Sam. 0-1. That's all you got.
so I mean, as far as matching up into werewolves, I think just head-on battle werewolves win. So Drakons naturally have to use their flying ability and their maneuverability to win. The thing that's going to help is the Stormwind Cav are actually faster than the Soul Reaver Cav. They don't hit near as hard, but they definitely outspeed, which is important. Sad thing is, this elf list has no shooting pressure, so there's really no need for the undead to come at him. So, yeah, I think that this is actually 2 very similar style of lists just facing off against each other. And I would give it to the undead in this case. They're going to be better at grinding, and I think this eventually is going to lead to a grind fight. So,
Well, and even the one thing he has that shoots, he's going to be moving with it more often than not. So, like, could Blizzard go off? Sure, but at the same time, you're going to be hitting on 5s, and if he's not moving with the rest of the army, then you're not going to be able to Bane Chant as well. So that's where having 2 mages, as Adam was talking about, it would be nice because then you can kind of separate their abilities and have one move and one stay still.
There's only one inspiring in the elf list too, which yeah, they have the command, but I've failed that command many a times. So
I was about to call that out. I don't. This elf list is hard too because the one inspiring unit to get the best value out of it, you want to be using it speed 10. So like,
Okay.
sure, it can inspire the Drakon riders, but I'm not convinced that like you're gonna like there's a world where your like 305-point Paliscard horde is just not inspired. And that feels bad if the command doesn't go
Yeah,
off.
I
And
think he's
then
banking on
if
it
you have to
to.
keep the Drakon Lord to babysit the 305-point Paliscard horde, now you're not getting maximum value out of your speed 10 flying Drakon Lord. Um,
Well, you're also not getting the
So-
command. You're not close enough to get the command half the time, either.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
And there's
relying
only-
on a 2 dice mage command to get inspiring every turn on that horde, and it's going to fail one turn, and that turn is when you're going to get charged.
Well, and you're gonna
Yeah.
get, can only test it twice, no matter what. Even if that was one thing. I mean, yeah, it's great when you have 3 or 4 different commanders, but only having 2 commanders, one of which is very oftentimes not near your line. You're really counting on one.
So who is James putting his tokens on? Obviously, probably the Paliscard horde. But if you put it on the 2
Who's
Paliscard regiments, now
inspired?
you're like kind of core of the army is speed 5. And
hunters, the
werewolves
hunter
Wild.
regiments.
eat that for
Hunters, you don't
werewolves
lose
eat
any
that for
HP.
breakfast. So also werewolves strength werewolves are a nightmare.
Brew of
Oh,
haste with nimble.
It's
one Rick. Write it down, Billy. Going Rick.
Rick's going to have 4 reps of this list against Dustin. I'm going to go with Rick.
Yeah, I have to go with Rick. I'm going to go because of Hans' sanguinary scripture on the Vampire Lord on Undead Dragon to give it Life Leech 3. Looking at that, it's a Nerve 19 unit that's going to be a pain in the butt because it's also speed 10. So he has the werewolves with Brew of Haste and a Vampire Lord on Dragon that's going to be running around causing the elves to lose their hair.
Hey Sam. Sam says sit up.
Great.
Yeah, text me.
He said it in
It's
this.
in
He
the
said it in
group
the
chat.
stream chat.
He's in the chat. Jeez.
I'm in bed. I'm in a bed right now.
Also, Ray, I do want
we're all in your
to
bed
point
right
out
now.
all your mistakes. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Hans, not Hans. So this is not Han Solo. It is Han Solo here. That Vampire Lord will wreck.
We can
give the
agree on
Canadian-
that.
All right,
You
Jason.
haven't drunk enough.
Jason, I don't think we fully got a vote from you.
I'm gonna go undead.
Oh. Well, there's only one elf player I can vote for in this tournament, so I'm going undead. And Devlin, did you say who you were going for? Oh yeah, you did. You started.
Yeah, I'm going Rick.
Yep. All right. Well, that's back-to-back landslides. All righty. On to table 20. We got Tyler Schultz versus Chris Murphy.
I'll take Tyler's list.
I'll take Chris.
All right. Tyler's got them mountain dwarves. He's got a Berserker Lord on Giant Brock. He's got a Stone Priest with Banechant Barkskin. He's got 2 Horde of Shield Breakers, or Regiment of Shield Breakers. 2 Stoneclaw Riders, both of them regiments. 2nd Battalion, he's got another Berserker Lord on Brock, Giant Brock. 2 more regiments of Shield Breakers. 2 regiments of Berserker Brocks, 1 with J-Boots. And then 2 troops of Stone Claws, bringing him to 13 drops, 25 unit strength.
So Chris is coming from the northeast with his Trident Realm. He has Depth Horror Eternal, a Thule Aqua Mage with Barkskin 5, Axel Tricklebrook, a Naiad and Snare Horde, 2 Placoderm Defender Regiments, 3 Tidal Swarm Troops, 2 Giga Regiments, a Ripperguard Dambuster Regiment with Brew of Sharpness because hitting on 3s is much better than 4s, and 2 Krakens because 2 sources of ensnare is better than 1. 14 units, 25 unit strength. So I'll go first. My vote was forwarded to me from Keith. Keith is very happy that Chris is his daughter's godfather, and he says you're going to lose. So Chris, sorry to hear that, but I have to do the vote. Keith offered me a beer, and I can be bought.
That was short and sweet.
Love it.
Jason, what do you got?
I will also not vote for Chris. Turns out Berserker Lords on Giant Brox are giant fucking assholes. They're basically a dragon, and they will destroy you. Yeah, I don't care if you have gigas. The Krakens are gonna die to it too. Like those Brox are gonna be menaces, and I don't know exactly what deals with them out of the Trident Realm list. So.
Yeah, so I've been doing some Math Hammer over here.
Is that allowed?
And
Who invited the
no.
tryhard into this?
no one told me it was. No one told me it wasn't.
It's probably Sam Kula just texting him.
Sam Kula is Math Hammer. Like he has Math Hammer here. He's like a chip in the back of his neck with Math Hammer on it. If you ever ask him, he can tell you the exact damage a thing should do into another thing. I'm certain of that. But so killing the Naiad and Snare Horde is going to be really hard for Tyler's list, especially with that Barkskin 5 behind it. So I was over here and I was like, man, that's like really good. How's he gonna kill it? And then I remembered that it's a Naiad and Snare Horde, so I think Tyler wins.
There you go.
Was that the Math Hammer?
Usually the right
Yeah.
answer is if you can't kill it, don't.
Yeah. Then I was like, Tyler's better
Kill
than that.
the other
This is
things that you
the point.
can kill.
I do for I want to show. I do really like 2 Krakens. The Titans are like weird in 4th edition. Like I think the no one rule really nerfed like square bases and all of that, but like I still think Tyler's list is great. Also, Tyler's a cool guy. I don't know Chris that well. I'm technically Northeast for this event, so Chris is my teammate. So Chris, I'm sorry. Like I hope Chris wins for like Northeastern pride.
What a
But
dick. Can't even
I
vote
do
for
think
your own
Tyler takes
teammate.
this.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and vote for Tyler. He's had a pretty good amount of not quite this edition Trident Realms, but had a lot of practice against Trident Realms in general with being with Garrett.
Yeah.
He'll find his way around this list fairly easily.
Plus, he's got enough speed to kind of ignore what he wants to ignore and then hit what he wants to hit at that point. So
Yeah.
I will go Tyler as well.
Yeah, this is the fastest dwarf list you've ever seen, boys.
Yeah.
So are we going to tell Rossi that this is how you play dwarfs? Just so I know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is Rossi
He doesn't
still
play
awake?
dwarves anymore.
No, he plays rats and elves.
Yeah.
Rat and elf players, those tryhards.
Yeah, I was leaning Chris because I was like, there's not a lot that Tyler wants to charge because it's all gross. But then you reminded me that he literally plays games with Garrett all the time, and Garrett's on a Trident Realms kick, so he's going to know his way around how to deal with it. So I'm going to go with Tyler then.
Well, Jason, are you gonna break the 3rd landslide in a row? I'm purposely
I
doing
already
it. I'm
said
purposely doing it now.
Yeah. Asshole.
Who did Jason vote for?
Tyler.
See, I got him to say it again.
Dicks.
Alrighty. On to table 21.
23.
It says 21.
And they
Row
want
23.
Read the
It's
right number,
literally
Jason.
right in front of you,
Jesus.
my guy.
I'm just making sure you
I
know what you're
I
talking
have
about.
Alex's list up because I have to read Alex's list because it's easy.
All right.
He has Grok.
I can read Christo's.
Perfect. Ogre
Teammate.
Warlock with Scorched Earth. 5 warrior troops, 2 siegebreaker regiments, Nom, a hunter regiment, and 2 warrior regiments with two-handed weapons. 13
Let's
drops,
go.
20 unit strength, because unit strength is not required when you play ogres.
Ogres, man. That's awesome. Chriso's got Madriga, a maid with Crown of the Wizard King, Barkskin 5, and Celestial Restoration 3. Prince, a Kindred Archer Horde, 1 Horde of Palace Guard, 2 regiments of Palace Guard, a Stormwind Cavalry Regiment with J-Boots, Thrinian Sea Guard with Fire Oil, Seabreeze Cavalry Regiment, Drakon Rider Regiment with Brew of Haste, and a singular Bolt Thrower.
Well, even though Christo is in the chat, I'm sorry. I can only vote for one elf player in this tournament.
Silver Breeze Regiment is undefendable.
Yeah, I'm just staring
I'm
at
waiting
it right
for
now.
Adam. I'm
I
waiting
can't
for
look
Adam.
away. I just can't look away from it. And right above it is a Horde of Sea Guard, which is almost as bad. So
Adam, hold on.
Sorry.
Where does this go on your
These
tier
are-
list? We didn't get to pull up your tier list at all in the first episode.
Oh, that's right. If you go back to my elf tier list, these units should be in the dog shit tier, and if they're not, I made a mistake. I don't like Seaguard. I don't like Silver Breeze. I used to love both of them in 3rd edition. What did they do to my boys?
You were too good with them. They had to go into the dog shit pile.
I didn't even play them at the end of 3rd anyway.
I know you're
That's
playing
what
Night
the
Stalkers,
EOD.
and look at what happened to that. How many Night Stalkers are at this tournament?
Not enough. Can I just switch armies at this point?
Yes, please do.
Switch lists.
Shout out,
Is that
shout out
allowed?
to Alex
TO?
from Ohio for holding down Night Stalkers. I actually take issue with a different part of this list, which is the singular Bolt Thrower. Like War Engines, you need some kind of like repetition to like really get the value out of them. Like you're gonna do a wound or 2 with a one war engine. That said, Urso is my teammate. That's my dude right there. I rep the Northeast. I bleed for the Northeast. So I'm picking Christo all the way. Christo to the moon.
I feel like you opened up the chat and seen people were talking crap on you for that.
I don't have a chat open. I can open it up if you want. Crypto to the moon. Crypto stocks are way up. So
Are you saying Crisco? Crisco
little bit of both.
stocks?
a little bit of both.
Okay.
Is that
Also, the
because you're gonna
second
be the
bolt
lube
thrower.
after the game's done?
The second
What
bolt
is
thrower
going
is called
on?
Madriga. I think Jason could shed some light on this.
I like Madrigal.
Why are you hitting her again?
I late game play wise, unit strength 2 with speed 7
William, get over here.
and
Now.
Pathfinder gets to where you want real quick.
You never
Obviously in this
ever kill
scenario it's not going to
Stop
come into
doing
play,
it now.
but my question is the mage. Everything
because you don't
that
hit
it's gonna Barkskin is on a 4 up.
because you're bigger. And you're
Where
stronger.
usually,
You
I mean,
never hit
you
a
could
girl.
have had critters that you
Got
Barkskin.
it.
Like there's some good
Stop
options
hitting
even
Kennedy
within
now.
the elf list for Barkskin. I'm just looking at it and it's like, sure you get a couple off, but
Kennedy,
most of the stuff, I mean, maybe
Stop!
the
go to
Seaguard,
bed upstairs
but
then.
the nerve's so dang
Then
high
shut
that
up
it
and
doesn't
stop.
matter at that point. And Alex
You need
is just gonna
you need to be quiet.
walk
I'm
in and
doing
beat
this.
face. Having Scorch Earth to offset some of the Stormwind or the
Kennedy,
Dracons will help
stop.
as well. But Grok's gonna do Grok things, and between the Siege Breakers and the two-hand weapons that can be elite with their elite and vicious because of Nam, they are going to chew through things real quick. So I mean, Celestial Restoration, elite Celestial Restoration will help with that a little bit, but not enough, I don't think. So I am gonna take Alex.
Well, I'm going to vote for Christo because I'm reading the chat and And I think that he's also for the Northeast, and we have to stick together. I voted against the Northeast with Chris on the previous one because Keith bought my vote, and that was acceptable. But Christo for days, I think the Palace Guard regiments and hordes will be able to do work against Alex's list with the troops because they don't have the damage output with 9 attacks to be able to break them. He's going to have to carefully mitigate the 2 Siegebreaker regiments and the 2 warrior regiments, which means 4 units. But I have faith that Christo can figure it out with the Silver Breeze because they're good for lots of things, right, Adam?
Yeah. Yeah, they're good for
I do
dying.
have faith
That's
in
for
Chris,
sure.
though.
You know what they can't do? They can't push a token across the board very well. So, yeah, this scenario is built for the ogres in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm going Alex.
Alex
Also,
may
you
be
never vote
washed.
against a former master.
Yeah, Alex may be washed, but he's gonna win the chaff fight, like because all the troops are warriors expendable, and like elves are so expensive, you got to be efficient. And he took like 4 inefficient units, and I'm just like, man, what are we doing here? So, I think he's just gonna be an uphill battle, and I think Alex is gonna get it.
Crystal, I'm right there with you. Make Silver Breeze great again.
For sure, if they were good, all for it. But until they don't shoot on 5s, no.
They're just overpriced, I think, more so than what it is. Even if they were cheaper, they're playable at least. Then they are not playable with how expensive they are.
Well, and they shoot on 5s now, so they went up in points and they got actively worse. Like it's just
And
how
no steady aim, which was really what made them good too.
you can definitely use that feint rule. Go get them.
All right, I missed Ray's vote and Jason's vote
How could you miss my vote for Christo?
because
And the elves.
I was yelling at my kids and not having my mic muted for the stream, so everybody got to hear me yell at them.
It's not true. Nobody heard shit, or at least I didn't hear shit. Maybe the YouTube did.
No, the YouTube heard it. I muted this one,
Beautiful.
but didn't mute
Lovely.
my other microphone. Not forgetting that I have 2 microphones.
Oh shit.
The kids decided to start smacking each other, and then
Let it happen.
William obviously hits harder than Kennedy does, so then that turned into a screaming match. So
Yeah, you got to just train Kennedy to use the nails.
alrighty, on to the next one. Table 22. We have Rob versus Ray.
I can read Rob's. Ray, you got to read your own house rules.
Yeah. Okay, Ray always plays rats at Masters. I have Scud, I have Twitch, I have 4 hordes of shock troops, 1 with sharpness, 1 with strength, 2 blight spearers, which apparently can't march 12 inches, I found out. Mother Kreiser, and 4 hordes of wretches, 13 units, but I do have 39 unit strength.
Short the track.
All right, Rob's list is Blizzards, Guns, and Speed. He's got a Baron on Winged Beast, Maximus Johnson the 12th with the Blade of Slashing. He's got a Wizard with the Inspiring Talisman and Blizzard. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 regiments of the Rifles, so they're all Pierce 2. He's got a Horde of Dogs of War with the Brewer Strength, Chariot Regiment, 2 cannons. And then in his 2nd battalion, he's got another Baron on Winged Beast, Richard Dong the 8th, an ASB, a Shield Wall Regiment, a regiment of Knights with the J-Boots, a Light Cav Troop, another Chariot Regiment, and 2 more cannons for 18 drops and 31 unit strength.
Gonna be his halfling army as a.
Well, he's smart. He knew that halflings weren't the play, so props to Bob.
Right. Right.
Well done, sir. Clutch pivot.
There you
All
go.
right, I'm just going to call it out. There's 4 fucking cannons and you got Scuds. So how's that gonna go, Ray?
Oh, Scud's dead as shit, but the thing is, he doesn't need Scud when he can just push his girth everywhere.
Yeah, but he only has 12 units of girth after Scuds falls. So
I still have 37 unit strength, and Scud, as long as he lasts 2 turns, we're good.
Getting
Yeah.
off
Distraction card effects in this game.
Yeah.
For sure.
getting off pots will be big because those rifles are gonna hurt.
They
It's
are
like-
only regiments, though. They're not
Yeah.
hordes.
Having
It's
4 of
only-
them,
But they hit on
40
6s.
shots.
so it'll be
We have
5s.
5s because they're reload.
Yeah.
They can't move. But yeah, God, I love funny math in fourth, man. What do we hit on? Nobody
You
knows.
always got to give the +1, even
they
when
hit
there's
on-
never a -1.
Listen, a lot of people go on the internet and just like
Tell lies.
confidently talk about things they don't know anything about.
Like a 6.
All of the masters list, I don't understand Bob's list. I've read it like a lot of times, and of all the masters lists, I don't know, man. I don't see it. So even if
sure
I
Bob
saw
will
it,
show you.
though, I'm northeast. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying I don't. This is a fault in me. This is a me problem. So instead of trying to wax poetically about a thing I don't understand, Northeast for life, Ray sweeps, easy blackjack. So rats are
Easy
rats are
blackjack.
disgusting. So Ray is good, rats are good. Northeast for life, Northeast gang rise up.
So according
Ray
to
vote.
Sam, round 2 is gonna be Ray versus Trowbridge. So Ray.
Don't make me predict that.
I mean, they're the only 2 blackjacks you've called. So
I want the record to show there will be other blackjacks. I'm not calling them. So just when Billy blackjacks me, yeah, I go Ray. In all seriousness, rats are really good. Ray's list is really good, and Ray is really good. Those 3 things together, that win.
I think the scenario benefits Ray, but my God, that's a lot of shooting. Even with plague pots and stealthy, there's going to be some things that aren't going to be stealthed, or I think that it's going to be tough to approach that list in general. But Ray's had plenty of years of facing off against shooting. He says he always plays rats unless he plays berserkers. So, we'll see.
I
We'll see what
played
happens.
rats in third. I did not do well in third with rats, so I had to, show everyone that I could play Kings of War.
Yeah, I don't know that it'll be hard to approach because all the shooting's height 2, and he's got 4 hordes of wretches. So it's like, oh no, you shot the wretches, and then he's close enough to where he gets hugged by shock troops. So while I don't think Bob's list is bad, I don't think this is the matchup he wants to see. I just don't think, especially because we still have stealthy on plague pots for this. He's not going to blow through it before he gets bad touched. So I'm going Ray.
I'll go Rob, Midwest guy.
I'm going to predict I'm going to lose at least 1 horde a turn to his shooting. That's my guess. That's my prediction going into it. 40 shots, hitting on 5s. That's best case scenario for him. You're looking at 10 to 15 hits, and then you have the cannons. I will lose a horde, but you're right. I have wretches. That's what they do. They provide meat cover, and I have 8 hordes. So if you're going to lose a horde a turn, it's okay because in less than 2 or 3 turns you'll be in combat. But Rob did really well last year at Masters, and he finished 17th. So he was in the top third. He knows what he's doing. He's a good player. I don't understand this list either. I've been looking at it, trying to figure out what it does. He clearly has a game plan, but I'm going to hope that push provides me with a bit of support to push the scenario, pun intended, and get the win that way. But it's going to be a costly win, so I'm not going to blackjack him. I'm not going that far, Sam, because I'm going to lose an awful lot of units doing that.
The grape shot will come into play, I think, a little bit more than normal in this matchup. And then as well, I know Bob was up here a couple weeks ago, got a couple games in against Jeff. Has been playing this similar list for a little bit now. So Jeff had good things to say about the list.
Supposed to ask Ray about binder.
I will print off every single list and take it on the flight with me while I'm going through the airport lounge and review every single list as to what the key things are against my list and not, while I'm proceeding to drink as many drinks as possible. So my notes get progressively worse and worse and worse as I'm going through the binder. I've done it for Crossroads. I do it for Masters. It begins like, here's something I'm going to study, and then it just turns into my drunken notes by the end. So Adam, when you pick me up, or when I show up on Thursday night for the party,
I was gonna say, who's picking you up?
no,
I'm not picking your ass up.
showing up Thursday night for the party. The binder won't be there. It's gonna be like scribbles and drunken notes by that point. So yeah.
All right. Well, mainly because Ray voted against me. I'm gonna go for Rob. But no, Rob, watching Rob play at Adepticon and everything, he's really good at what he plays. Knows a lot. Knows his army really well. Even though it looks kind of confusing on paper, he's obviously got a plan for what he's doing. So it'll be interesting to see how it works out. All right, I think I got everybody but Jason on that one, so we'll move on. All right, table 23 now, Jason. We're on table 23.
Let's go.
Whoa.
All right, we got Adam Ballard versus Sean Polka. I
I
can
guess
Sean's
I'll read
list.
my list.
Sean's.
I'm playing elves. I got an army standard bearer, 2 mages, 1 mounted with Inspiring Talisman and Alchemist Curse 4, the other with Blizzard. 2 hordes of Kindred Archers, 1 with Fire Oil. Horde and a troop of Palace Guard. The horde has Healing Brew. 2 critters, Storming Cav Regiment with J-Boots. 2 troops of Glade Stalkers. 3 troops of Drakon Riders. 15 drops, 25 unit strength.
Sean's running herd. So he's got a chieftain, 2 druids, both with Banechant and Surge and on foot, 2 regiments of longhorns, 2 troops of critters, 4 troops of earth elementals, a regiment of air elementals with wind blast, 1 regiment of guardian brutes with the blade of slashing, and then 2 greater air elementals with wind blast. So he's got 15 units and 22 unit strength.
Billy, you can just put me down for Adam.
Hey,
I'm not picking against my own models.
I think that's why he might lose.
Not wrong.
That's real. That's so real.
Yep.
Paying the chieftain tax and only bringing 1 guardian brute. Guardian brutes are they're like a mathematical anomaly in the game right now. Like the math is pretty insane. In Sam Kula wins Masters a little bit because of guardian brutes and not because he's really good at the game. So I think there's a way you could get a second guardian brute in this list pretty easily, or even a third. So if I don't love this nature list, to be totally honest. I think there's some ideas here that are interesting. I don't. 4 Earth Elemental troops is a lot to chew through, I get, but they are only nerf 14, so like a good roll pops each of them. And then there's Ballard's list. Ballard's list is gross. It's good. It's a good list. I'm going Ballard here. I think Sean has like some play here, certainly, but I think there are some ways. I see a good list that could be refined quite a bit better in Sean's list.
They're gonna be more dead models of Jason's, like physically dead, or actual.
As long as they're not broke. As long as they're not broken, I don't care.
I think the problem with Sean's list is he wants to play around being cutesy with Wind Blast, but Adam doesn't care because he's got 60 shots, plus Blizzard. So like trying to play the patience in the Wind Blast game is not going to work in Sean's favor. It can help him from positioning, from getting Dracons where he doesn't want to kind of pick off like flanks of those Earth Elementals. But if the Earth Elementals can't block everything, and Adam's just going to shoot down all the delicious, because the airs are D4 still, right? All of them. Yeah. So, like, that's where most of the punch is going to be. And if Earth Elementals hit Adam, he's going to be like, okay, we're going to sit here a few turns until I can get something in the flank. So, yeah, I think Adam's got this.
If there's anybody in the tournament knows
And you heard it.
against Wind,
Well, he also,
probably Adam.
he also being that this is push too, he doesn't necessarily need the individuals. He can use those to block up some of the wind stuff being wind blasted back as well. Especially that ASB that literally is out there for inspiring and commands, and that's about it.
So Rob, everyone talks about your list being a shooting list with your 40 shots with the rifles. But Adam's list is sitting here quietly with 60 shots, all hitting
Nope.
on 5s, 4s if you stand still, and spell
Elite.
support in addition to that, plus elite. So when I was doing my math, I was like, yeah, you can totally destroy one of my hordes a turn. If I was playing Adam, the math goes up to I'm probably losing 2 hordes a turn, or very close to it.
No,
And,
nowhere close to it.
No.
Okay.
I will say this.
One
Your math-
plus.
Your math
But-
also is wrong, Ray, because he can also give battle cats to the troop of Palace Guard and the horde of Palace Guard, so that adds another 16 shots, right? Or 12 shots.
Well,
Yeah, but 12. It still doesn't go to 3 hordes. It's only 2. Like, that's still 40 some odd nerve that he has to do. Like, Adam can go through 2. Adam's is a shooting list when I've looked at every list. That being said, Sean has the Earth Elementals, and even if you're doing 60 shots into defense 6, you might take off a troop, but Adam's not going to shoot at that. And you can't have anything else there exposed. So you're in a tough position, Sean, and I'm going to vote for Adam. He can sit back, he can shoot, and then he can use the Dracon troops to do cleanup.
Yeah. Hey, quick question, Adam. How many times in a row do you need to win Masters before you pay for Mantic Premium? I just scrolled at the bottom of your list.
no.
Can someone from Mantic sponsor you?
I think it's when they fix list balance, he'll resubscribe.
That would be correct. Now, I think the one thing we haven't really discussed is the scenario. I think this scenario is awful for Sean's list. Pushing tokens, you either put it on a shambling Earth Elemental unit or you put them on units that are going to get slower. And if you put it on things that are going to get slower, I love that for me. So you just don't have good choices with that in this particular scenario, I think. Whereas my list, I don't care if my infantry units get slower necessarily. So I think I like this scenario in this particular matchup. So.
All right. What are you voting for Adam in that? All right, on the table
almost-
44.
Bill, you should almost, instead of it, like, depends on scenario, since everyone knows scenario at this point, it should just be anytime there's a landslide, you have to take a drink.
I would be taking less drinks then.
You're not taking very many for scenario anyway, so.
All right. Next round is another Adam versus Blake Robertson.
I'll take Blake. I want the chops.
I'll take the halflings.
I'm not doing it, so someone's got to.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the halflings. All right. They get to go first, too. So Adam's playing halflings, the Mid Atlantic. He's got an engineer. He's got Mama Beta. Has a sergeant on a with the Onyx ring, and then the Alvarez. He has 1, 2, 4 regiments of halfling rifles, 2 hordes of stalwarts. He has a troop of grenadiers. He has a regiment of juggers. He has 2 troops of aeronauts, one with blade of slashing, and then he has a edge Drakon rider and an iron beast. 15 drops and 28 unit strength.
Blake is running Night Stalkers. He's got a Void Lurker with the Brew of Haste, so speed 11. Doppelganger Regiment, a Scarecrow Regiment, 2 troops of Butchers, a troop of Tormentors with the Mace of Crushing, 2 troops of Soul Flares, 2 Mind Screeches, and then a Sigma Battalion with the Void Talon, a Horde and a Regiment of Scarecrows, and then 2 troops of Phantoms for 15 drops and 25 unit strength.
I love Blake's list. I think it's great.
I think it's the 2nd battalion that does it for me.
Yeah, you got to get the Void Talon in there for sure. Right, Ray?
You have to get it all the way in.
All the
way. The best model that Mantic produces by far. And, I think personally that Blake is just going to go all in on the halflings in the first round. So, Adam, I'm sorry that I'm very proud that you're taking what I believe to be one of the top 2 highest dogshit tier armies out there. Halflings. If you do well, I'd be very impressed, and I will take it to King Beyond the Wall in August, because I'm looking for halflings to do well. But I don't think it's going to happen. Not today. Not against Night Stalkers. I'm sorry. Blake, it's all yours.
As was mentioned in the chat, the one halfling player got stuck playing against Night Stalkers. Rough.
Yeah, I wanted to use this moment to soapbox about how Night Stalkers kept stealthy, but like other armies, like got their cool thing moved to a command. But I'm not going to bring that up at all right now. I'm not going to bring up how it's dumb that they kept stealthy, but like Force of Nature got Strider moved to a command. I'm not going to bring that up. What I am going to bring up is that they have stealthy, and this is a lot of shooting. Also, halflings are dog shit tier, and Night Stalkers are good. Night Stalkers win. I don't know. The nice thing is, I'm like pretty new to the King scenes. I don't know any of these people, so Adam could be like the best player in the world. I've heard there's a pretty good Adam player. Some guy named Adam has won Masters before, so this is not a statement of how good Adam is. Just simply, I don't think halflings. Ironically, I don't think they have the sauce, uh, and especially not the Night Stalkers.
Billy, I'm picking Elvis.
Yeah. You don't know Blake, Sam, but he's got the best sidebirds in Kings of War.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, my kind of
Sure.
man.
You will know Blake.
He's
Yeah.
Very
absolutely-
soon. You will know him.
He's great.
Do you know the halfling models? Like, I can go get one, but the one with the sideburns, like, that is Blake. Yeah.
Oh,
He literally
It's funny
has
because
the
now I hope Blake wins Masters. That's rad. Good
I hope so,
sideburns should be
too.
rewarded.
Just let the Night Stalkers keep flying high. Let all the non-believers fear them. I'm disappointed in myself. I should have taken Night Stalkers. Fuck.
That's because you called them like a high B. You were arguing for them to be an A tier.
They're an A tier army.
No
They
one
are.
believed you. Everyone thought you were full of shit.
That's fine.
Like,
That's
and
fine.
then you didn't take them.
That's fine. Elves were just an A higher tier.
yeah.
If Adam was a real power gamer,
Like I said,
he'd
you
run
want to be a 3-time
rats,
master, or
so.
do you want to represent and play a hard army, Adam?
What? I've stopped listening to you, Ray. What'd you say?
I just said, like, do you want to play with a real army, or do you just want to, like, use the crutch?
Yeah.
Are you asking me to play EOD right now? Because fuck
Ooh.
that. I'm gonna
I
wish
almost
that
took
on my
EOD to
worst.
Lone Wolf, and people told me to not do it because they feared for my health that I might drink too much and kill myself. So, I've been trying to make halflings work and they don't. There's a lot of questionable things that I don't personally rate high in Adam's list, and then just going with it, he's got a bit of shooting that just gets kind of fudged by Blake having stealthy on everything.
Doppelgangers are
I
too
don't
much.
necessarily understand Blake's list too much because there's a lot of troop and regiment, so I'm not sure. I guess he's just wrapping flanks is how he's getting most of his damage because I'm not really. It's not going to win a one-on-one fight, but not everything needs to. But I just think Adam's got too much of a hill to climb, so I'm going with Blake and his sideburns.
Group gaming. That's all I gotta say.
All right, did I just miss them, or did Ray and Adam or Ray and Sam vote?
Yes,
Oh, I
vote
voted for Night Stalkers.
Okay, so we got another landslide. Hey, look, I get a drink.
There you go, Billy. We're just trying to help you out, is all it is.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm here to serve.
Are y'all hearing the fireworks that are outside my window? Apparently.
I'm hearing
You
fireworks
live in
outside my
Memphis.
Only
window.
when
Those
you
might not be
talk.
fireworks.
Okay. Yeah, I am not far from. Apparently, they're doing a massive fireworks.
Oh, I
so
can
I'll
hear it
stay on
now.
mute unless I have something to say.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
All right, on the table 25, we got Grant Feder versus Nathan Clevenger.
So I have Nathan's list up. He has Undead, and he has the Ice Blood with Fireball, Surge, and Blizzard. Necromancer with Inspiring Talisman, Bane Chant, Veil of Shadows 3, because he got the memo that this was going to be a shooting Masters. He has 1, 2, 3 regiments of Skeleton Warriors and a Horde with Orb of Towering Presence to have unit strength 5. Wraiths with Pipes of Terror as a regiment, so it's nerve 16. 3 regiments of werewolves because he's a man after my own heart, trying to use all that berserker goodness. Whites as a regiment with boots of striding, and 2 balefire catapults. We discussed if you're taking war machines, take 2. 13 drops, 26 unit strength.
All right, I'll take Grant's list. He has he's bringing Basilians. He's got Julius. He has a War Priest with the Crown of the Wizard King, heal 3 and Bane Chant 2. He has a Horde of Men at Arms with Spear upgrade and then Hammer Measuring Force. 3 regiments of Paladin Foot Knights, a troop of Gur Panthers, and 2 regiments of Elohai, one with Blessing of the Gods, one with Chant of Hate, and 2 troops of Elohai with no items. 11 drops and 20 unit strength.
Has Grant played a game in the last year?
He went to Adepticon.
He played
something
at
you
Lone Wolf.
didn't do.
I was busy getting rings.
Okay, I can start off on this one. We have a saying in Columbus, which is Alohi sweep, as in like they would like sweep that other army off the table. However, in this matchup, I think the only thing getting swept are the Alohi getting swept off the table by werewolves. I think this undead list is good. I think Nate is a really good player. Werewolves are disgusting; they're so good. I do think the Bellfire catapults probably could have been turned into something different. I don't know if he needs them. But Veil of Shadows, obviously in the meta will be good. It doesn't help him here. But yeah, I don't super believe in Julius either. I think there are some like ideas here. The singular Gur Panther troop, can maybe clog some stuff up. There's a lot of speed 10, but um, who doesn't care about getting charged is a skeleton horde. So I'm thinking Nate. Although
With
he getting swept off the table.
With spears. All those regiments and horde of warriors all have spears. That is big against the Elohai.
It's it's important, but not life changing. The Aloha go to melee 4, but they're still crushing 1, so the regiments will do 9, 6 wounds, bit more than that, 7. But they don't want to be charging the spears to the front. And they're speed 10, so they're faster than anything in Nathan's list. They still have the advantage over the werewolves. When I was first looking at this, I was like, okay, Nathan has the stronger list. He has the items and units that can really hurt when they hit Grant. But Grant still has the speed advantage. He can still dictate when the charges occur, and still has a lot of advantages that way. So I think this is actually going to be one of those really interesting and tactical matches. Probably one of the ones that I'd be voting to see on stream because they're both going to have to be relatively cagey. They're both fairly elite armies with 11 drops and 13 drops. I think Nathan has it on experience and repetition, but I think this is probably my coin flip, where I think Nathan has it on experience, but I think I would take Grant's army if I was given a choice between these two going into this battle.
And I disagree with you on the experience part. Grant's been playing a lot of 4th edition. He's played at Adepticon. He's played at Lone Wolf. He did exceptionally well at both of them from my memory. So, and he's been playing a version of this list at both of them. I'm going to also point out the scenario. I think this scenario, again, loot tokens going on shambling units, not great, but I mean, at least undead have the ability to remove shambling out of their command. But looking at Nathan's list, he only has 2 commanders. So if he's spreading out the tokens early, he can only get 2 of those units with the tokens up the board quickly. Whereas Grant has a great, triple paladin foot knight regiments. And even that minute arms horde is great for holding those tokens. So I'd have to give Grant an edge on scenario in this particular one. And I do think it's kind of up in the air on who has the combat advantage at this point.
But I think it's going to be one of the interesting ones that I would like to see the results and see how they play it.
Fair.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think this is a close one. I think I'm gonna give the edge to Nathan, just because I think his army can work together and kind of stay as one cohesive chunk as he pushes up the board. Whereas if Grant really wants to threaten, he's got to kind of fan out those Elohi to try to pick on flanks where he can. And as soon as they bounce off something, it's going to spell demise for those flyers, and then his effectiveness goes way down. Whereas I think Nathan can afford to lose a couple of units before he's going to lose some combat effectiveness. So I think Nathan's going to take 5 turns to get over the midline to get some points, but I think he'll get there. So I'm going to pick Nate.
It's hard to pick against Nate. He's almost always on one of the top tables last couple rounds at Masters almost every year. Granted, he's playing a different army, but it's not like he doesn't know how to play at that point. So I'm going to go Nate over Grant. And Grant's a trader going to the Pacific Northwest.
Portland represent.
I don't know. Nathan doesn't have his Bloodworm legions to hide behind, so I'm going to go with Grant Federer.
Yet.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go Grant on this one. I think honestly the sticky charge is gonna be pretty firm for the troops of Aloha and the stuff and hold it up to be able to flanks he needs. All right, on the table 26. Got John Green Jr. versus Keith Monarch.
Oh, can I read John Green's list?
Sure.
This list is insanity, and I love it and kind of hate it all at the same time. John Green has got Zerkali is a matriarch, a Yam lieutenant, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, count them 6 regiment of spear wardens, 2 Wildfang troops, and 2 Goklus. 12 units, 21 unit strength.
Who wants Keith's list? Devlin, you're a southeast guy. You want to take Keith's?
I suppose I can.
I can't
All
read more.
right.
I can't read more Commandants.
No, that's fair. Southeast had a theme. One of the themes was kicking me off the team. The other theme was just taking Commandants because they think it's good. So Keith's running Rockwaz. He's got a Mage Priest with Blizzard 4 and Host Shadow Beast 8. 2 Gekata regiments. A regiment of Salamander Primes. A regiment of Lancers with J-Boots, as you do. And then 2 Commandants. But wait, there's more. He's got Yulatar. He's got 3 more regiments of Gekatas. He's got 3 more regiments of Primes. And then 2 more Commandants. Clocks in at 17 units and 33 unit strength. This will be interesting because neither of these lists have the beef. It's all regiments. So there's no kind of hordes that you like. Double charges will be effective for everything on both sides. So that'll definitely be interesting to watch. It kind of has me lean towards John because he's got the speed, in pretty much all the places. But yeah, that'll be something to look out for.
He doesn't really have stuff that he wants to put tokens on, though. Like that's the thing. Some of those are going to be slowed down and push. So that is the only thing. His line will be disjointed because of that. Commandants. I mean, I've seen Commandants get 20, or what was it? 24 wounds in one shooting combat to Sean Troy. So those are picking up those regiments or Goklu or whatever. Like it can shoot at what they want at that point. And like we said last night, all those Gekata warriors, 3 of them can all have fireball as well. So I mean, yes, and then he just feeds the warriors at that point to the Zerkali and just keep shooting. So I don't know. The whole Shadow Beast is interesting play on the Blizzard Mage Priest, and Rockwaz is still good.
All right, so for Bug Eater matchup cast, I talked a lot of crap on John Green, and he took it personally. So, in that note,
And he won.
probably he did really, really, really good. So to keep that going,
Why don't you
I'm
talk
going
some
to-
crap on him again?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna vote against him to watch him just go run the table again. Because Commandants are, but no, I'm lying. I'm voting for John Green because I ate my words last time I didn't vote for him. So John Green's got this.
I don't know if this is allowed or not, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to very briefly plug the Honest Fours gaming YouTube channel because we
Mute
did
him.
a Zerkali army review. We try to put out more Kings content because nobody does army reviews on Kings. Nobody does tier lists for armies and Kings. Not a single person on YouTube does that.
Did you just not find YouTube till after Adam was done doing his, or?
How's that?
I mean, I'm just
The
kind of
YouTube that
curious.
doesn't put you
It's
asleep.
okay, Billy. It's sarcasm. Let it happen.
Oh, I know.
Much love to Master Sight. Adam's my dude. Adam's great. Go watch Adam's stuff. But so we wanted to create more content, and then one of the first things we did was a Zerkali army review. We came down pretty heavy on the Spear Wardens. Columbus as a whole does not rate them terribly highly. Eric Trowbridge likes them. A couple people like them. But most people in our local group don't like them that much, myself included. And something that I have learned in my time playing Kings is that there is not a critical mass where a lot of a bad unit becomes a good unit. And I think John Green's placement at Bug Eater does not tell me his list is good. Tells me that John Green is like the second coming of Adam Ballard himself. Like John Green has to just
First
be
coming, he's much, much older.
It's true.
But I really liked.
He could be
I
my
really
dad.
liked Turtles All the Way Down and Fault in Our Stars. I'm a big John Green fan. Great author, also great Kings of War player apparently. And if he's that John Green's son, then he can't be that old. So John Green is clearly a very good Kings of War player. Gaklu are terrible. Do not let Adam Ballard tell you otherwise. They're awful units. They're not good. They are poo poo doo doo. Wildfang troops are funny. I like nimble troops. They're fast. Whatever. But all that to be said, similar to my critique earlier of the 4 Commodon lists we have, I still think Andy Patton's list is much better than this Commodon list. I just think Andy Patton has the best Commodon
Wait,
list right
so
now.
who are you voting for?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there in a minute. No. I
Ray,
think
Come up.
Ray,
John
let him
Green is
cook.
a pile of dog shit, but is a good player. Keith has a okay take on a good list archetype. I'm going John Green.
The swerve at the end.
Nobody saw it
good.
coming.
He has to be good because these units are bad.
I think it's the
Here's
whole
something I'll
army,
say that
but-
clued me in when Adam started talking about there's nothing in John's list to push it. The problem is
Say that.
most everything in John's list is height 2. Like there's a couple 3s out there, but like the core of like what's going to be pushing up the board is that. So his spear wardens are going to be slower. The problem with Kobodons and why they're busted as shit is because they're height 3 indirect. So he can literally ignore all the shit in the front, shoot the ones in the back, and then he has to turn around and go pick up his tokens that have been dropped because the units have been killed by Commodons because they're bullshit. So with that said, as much as I love John, I think I'm going to give it to Keith because it's going to be difficult to play the scenario in this case.
17 drops to 12 as well. So like John with, was it 2 characters? Now granted the Gaklus can go do their own thing as well, but those 2 characters got to be around a lot of that line. I mean, he could just deploy on one side, a couple units on the other side, and just march something across as well, and shoot at anything that goes remotely near them with the Commodons. So, I mean, that's a big discrepancy in drop 17 to 12. I will also say, like I said, just having regiments is not a bad thing. You just feed them at that point. You just keep stuff, and at worst, you feed the Commodons to them as they get closer as well. I mean, they're still a monster, so they can pick up a token. They can move later in the game. Like there is some play there that a unit could drop it farther up. You march up, pick it up with the Commodon, and the Commodon moves him from behind the line as well, late in the game.
So I'm going to put a question to the esteemed panel that we have here. Is this going to be the match where John says, fuck it, I'm not carrying a single token because I'm all
Boom!
moved?
Ray
seven.
knows.
Damn it!
I can go up 14 inches. I'm turn 2 charge. Absolutely, 4 Commandants are going to kill one of my units, one of my regiments. But guess what? I have phalanx. So Lancers, I don't give a fuck about you. Sam, you forgot nerve check, so fuck you. And I had to say that after you commented on Adam's great master site and forgot our little video in Canada. But I think this is where John might actually say, I'm going to go 14 inches up. I'm going to press the advantage because we're looking at saying, gosh, what is John going to carry the tokens on? And I think Keith has the same problem because he has a lot of Gekotech warriors, and those are all bait to the spear wardens. And within 2 turns, John could be in combat with Keith's army. And I don't see a lot of counterpunch. Like, I accept your wisdom if you can show me where the counterpunch is in Keith's army. Keith did really well at Masters last year, so they're both good. They're both really good. But I think that's a viable game plan with this army if you're John.
Yeah, boys.
I don't think it's viable. I think it's the best strategy
Right.
he has.
But by the way, his counterpunch,
I mean-
his counterpunch was Commodons though.
Yeah, his counterpunch is actually Rockwaz, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think that if John does carry tokens, he just stacks everything on one unit and just says, all right, bud, good luck. Hopefully you make it. And everybody else just runs. So, because realistically, if they're going to take a turn to shoot at the unit in the back with the tokens, instead of the ones that are right in their face going to charge him the next turn. Fucking let him. Who cares, right? So
So I'm voting for John because he also has the 2 speed 10 Titans, and those will certainly be in combat turn 2.
Yeah, but they're not gonna kill anything.
it's
Don't
not
have
true
to.
at all.
Hey, one other quick thought, very quickly on this matchup also is, I did the math hammer on it. With the vicious aura from the matriarch, your wardens on average they have 60% chance to kill salamander prime regiments. So the one like semi anvil that the salamanders have is getting theoretically should be getting one shot by spear warden regiments.
Yep, I agree.
Legitimately, I don't think I got Jason's vote.
I didn't vote. That's why. I'll go Keith.
I appreciate the fellow elf player saving me from being the dumbest person on this cast.
Adam, did you go, John?
Sure did.
All right, on to the next one. We have table 27. We got Sam Kula versus Steve Malone.
A Monday night in Columbus, Ohio. I'll take Sam Kula's. It's my dude.
I got Steve.
Also my dude, but Sam and I share the same name. Sam Kula, with his 6 games of Crossroads practice at Masters, he has a Chieftain, 2 Druids, both with Surge and Banechant, Tribal Warrior Horde, a Longhorn Regiment, 4 Critter Troops, they're really good, 2 Earth Elemental Regiments, 2 Air Elemental Regiments, both with Windblast, one of them has Brew of Strength, one of them has Hammer of Measured Fours, and then 2 Guardian Brutes. 15 drops and 26 unit strength.
And Steve has the Red Fang Gang Undead. He's got Vampire Lord on Pegasus with Mesa Crushing, a Crypt Grouger with Inspiring, 4 regiments of ghouls, 2 regiments of Soul Reaver Infantry, one with Pipes, one with Strength, 2 regiments of Soul Reaver Cav, Blessing of the Gods, and J Boots. And then he's got a Vampire Lord on Dragon, Sneaky Dragon, Blade of Slashing, and 2 Skeleton Warrior Regiments, 13 drops, 25 unit strength.
Sam's a tryhard and hopped onto Forces of Nature after they became good.
Almost
Sam
like
definitely
free
wasn't
upgrade
bringing
to good.
forces to every
Real-
event in 3rd edition.
Realistically, Sam hopped into the herd list after it got good. That's what actually happened.
That's exactly what happened.
I can start us off with serious commentary about Sam Kula's list.
Are
Guardian
you
Brutes are
reading? Are you reading from a script right now?
I'm not a paid plant from Sam Kula. Although he did pay me to go to Bug Eater, so there's that. So so I've played Sam more than literally probably everybody else in Kings combined. And I've played Steve once. But Steve and I played a lot of 40k. I don't know if that counts as like practice for Kings. Steve and Sam are both like very good players. Uh, Steve has not played as much 4th edition. He's been playing quite a bit of 40k, been doing pretty well at some local 40k tournaments. So shout out to Steve for that. Although his list is fun, like Steve just like beats you to death. This is a very like Steve list. He'll bring 12 or 13 units and just beat you over the head with them. The other side of it is Sam has been playing nature, jokes aside, relentlessly since he started playing King several years ago. He has perfected this list, I think. I think it's the best version of a nature list he could have brought. I think he has a lot of practice with it. There may not be a single person who plays Kings more than Sam Kula. Like actually, like he plays UB almost daily. He plays a game at the store every week, sometimes 2, plays at his house. Like, so while Steve is a good player, and Steve can beat Sam, Steve has beaten Sam. Steve can beat Sam. This is not an insurmountable game for Steve. I don't know what their all-time record is, but it's like Steve is capable of beating anybody. Steve beat my butt in at our last GT in Ohio. Steve got me good there. So while I think Steve has all of the tools, both on his list and in his abilities as a player to beat Sam, Sam's list I think is the nature list, and in my opinion, Sam is the nature player in an edition where nature is really good. So I'm gonna go Sam. But if Steve wins this, I would not be surprised because Steve is very good and his list is good.
It was a very well crafted speech. I'm glad you wrote that down, Sam. Thank you. I mean, I can't argue with a lot of the points, though. I do think Sam Kula is coming into this Masters the most prepared of any other player. I don't think there's anybody really even close. So it's tough when one of, if not the most prepared players, is playing one of, if not the most broken list in the game. It's tough to not vote for that. I do think I do like Steve's list. I think it's, we go fast, we shred shit undead. But it does rely on when we go in, things must die. And if that doesn't happen, the game's over. So this game could be over on turn 2 or turn 3, or it could be a nail biter coming down to turn 5 and 6. So I'm going to lean towards Sam in this one, though.
I agree. I played against Sam with it. It's disgusting. Felt like I was doing really good against it for 3-4 turns. It still stuck around and finish it up.
I'm leaning towards Sam, and the reason is because of 4 critters. There is no way that Steve has to deal with chaff without throwing something of value into them and then immediately getting punished for it. So that allows Sam to just walk up the board with his tokens and get in position he wants to. And if Steve wants to do something about it, he's going to have to sacrifice things in order to get there. And I don't think he's got enough to sacrifice. So, as much as I want to vote for my fellow countryman from Portland, Steve, I'm going to go Sam.
I'm going to go for Steve. I had my biggest loss in practice for Masters last year against Steve because he just, in practice, threw everything up, caution to the wind, and it broke through my Abyssal Berserkers. And I know you're saying, how does he deal with the critters? Well, he has ghouls. And the ghouls will munch through the critters, and then Sam's going to have to throw something to deal with the ghouls, and that's the way it's going to exchange. Be a really good game. Sam is a really good player, but so Steve. And I think Steve coming into this without quite as much practice, to quote Keith Randall, practice makes mediocre. Steve is just going to go in, balls to the wall, throw the ghouls in. Sam's going to counter. He's going to throw the Soul Reavers in, and then we're going to see what's left standing. But I don't think there's going to be a lot left standing at the end of the game. And I think this is going to be one of those 14-7 matches, all said and done.
Sam's my dark horse in this tournament. To me, Sam is a very good player. He reminds me of Sean Troy in that sense. He plays a shit ton. He knows his army ins and out, the weaknesses, the strengths. I mean, there's one day I think I saw him play like 6 games on UB on a Saturday. I was like, and then like another one in person. I'm like, do you not do anything on a day, like on a weekend? Like, are you not married at that point? But it was just one of those things. I was very impressed with the amount of games, and he will get practice against what he's playing, even though he has played, and he's playing. Being that he has played Steve, there is a comfort level with that as well. Versus playing somebody you don't know, looking at a list. Even if he has not played this list, you know their tendencies as players. So having that comfort level actually helps both of them in this case, in this matchup. But I'm not going to vote against Sam in this case.
Hey, there's a world, to Jason's point. I don't know if this has happened yet or not. There's a world where Sam plays a practice game against every Masters list. He has time for that, but I think in his ideal world he would. And I know he is, but I don't. I'm guessing. I've been out of town for a couple weeks, but I'm 99% sure he has played against Steve's list already.
He can't play elves though.
We'll see.
I know
Steve is
he's
a
played
player-
against mine.
Play against mine.
Steve is a player that I would not be surprised to see Steve do really well at Masters because he plays a really unique way. I know we're getting Sam a lot of love. I think Sam is really good. You've never played against Steve Malone. Steve Malone is going to just get some people. But Steve is a unique way he sees kings, and that way is really cool and good. So while I still voted for Sam, Steve could just 6-0 and win Masters. Like he just sees the game in a really interesting way.
When Eric Trowbridge speaks extremely highly of you and wants to see you play somebody else that's really good, you know you have the talent to be good in this game. It's just he plays other games. He has other things going on, so he doesn't play as much as Sam. Is the only thing.
All right.
Next.
Next
I have Art.
on table
Uh,
28, we got Bart Kohler versus Dustin Howard.
Bart is taking Orc's Drift, representing the Mid-Atlantic. He has Thonar because he's not quite Eric Trowbridge level good, but he's really good. He has 2 Rift Forger champions. He has 4 Great Axe regiments. He has 2 Rift Forward Legionnaire hordes, one with Blessing of the Gods, one with Chant of Hate. He has 2 regiments of Rift Forward Legionnaires, and then he has 4 regiments of Orklings and 2 War Drums to make sure the Rally Goodness and Dread is spread evenly across his lines. 17 drops, 36 unit strength. I'm impressed.
I'll take Dustin's because he stole his idea of how the list should be named from me, who's been Harvest D's for like the last 4 tournaments. So Dustin's Goblin list is called Goblin D's Nuts. If you have to say nuts, you're implying what is already implied. It is overstated. But Dustin's running 2 wizards, one with Alchemist Curse 4, one with Blizzard 4, 2 regiments of Rabble, 3 regiments of Fleabag Riders with the Maniacs upgrade, 3 troops of Maudie's packs, 2 Sharpstick Throwers, 2 War Trombones. But wait, there's more. He's got 2 more Flaggots, another Wiz with on a Fleabag with Hex and Host Shadow Beast 8. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Rabble regiments. He's got 2 more Sharpstick Throwers and a 3rd War Trombone. 26 drops, 37 unit strength.
Not quite Travis Tim level numbers,
No.
I'll
but
pump those numbers up.
he does
He could.
have flea bags, so he does actually have a little bit of reach out and punch. Yeah, so
Fleabags can take the Maw Pups.
This is honestly one of the matchups I would love to see. Both really good players, both guys that have been up there at Masters multiple times. So this is going to be a fun game.
don't put goblins on the stream table. Nobody wants to actually see it.
No, having played Orcs against Goblins, Orcs have a hard time. Bart, I love you. Great player, representing the Mid-Atlantic. But this is like solid Orcs against absolute cheap-ass shit Goblins. Who can just withdraw and then shoot their War Trombones into whatever Orc unit there is. And it will be ugly. Please do not put this one on the live cast. It is a really hard matchup for the Orcs going in, akin to the Halflings versus Night Stalkers.
I'm not talking about the live stream. I'm just talking about I'm going to go watch this game and just enjoy
but
too.
You go ahead.
The key difference is the War Trombones shooting 12. Orcs have a hard time overcoming that.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't he have a Blizzard Wizard too? So he's going to slow down one of them as well.
Yeah, so I'm voting for Dustin.
Yeah, I think this is Dustin all the way. This is speed 5 Orcs as well. Just fucking fish in a barrel. It's gonna get shot. It's gonna get shot a lot. and then it can't even outrange War Trombone shooting or the Alchemist Curse. It's going to get shot even more when it gets close. Yeah, I think orcs do need to have speed in their lists, and Thonar isn't good enough to do it by himself. So I'm giving this to Dustin.
I would go Dustin as well.
Brody.
Sam, you're on mute.
Oh, frick. Sonar just means that Art will kill one or two rabble regiments a turn even harder. And Bart's a good player. Bart has seen it all, I'm sure. Which is a nice way of saying that he remembers the Reagan administration. But like, I just don't know if he has the tools to deal with the amount of just goblin meat that is getting thrown at him. So I'm going Dustin.
I think Bart's going to get up there. I think he's going to bad touch Dustin. I think he's going to kill 1,500 points, and then he's not going to have an army anymore. And like 2 units of Rabble are just going to walk tokens across the middle of the board. So Dustin's going to get it at the end. So
Those flea bags being speed 10 too, he can double charge a flank horde and just turn the corner at that point as well.
He just shoots everything on one side of the board except for one unit. The flea bags charge it. Oh, cool! Now I get to pivot and focus to the other half of the board. It's going to be disgusting.
yeah, I do think Bart is going to kill a lot of shit, but being goblins, it's not going to matter. And then he's just going to be like, okay, here's my 27th unit. La 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 scoring.
Then
So,
in the other games,
yeah.
it'd be like you killed 800 points because goblins were.
Exactly. I think it's going to be less than 1,000 points that Dustin loses.
And Dustin's not a bad player to start. He could take any freaking army and still do well.
Yeah,
What?
unfortunately, Bart's not going to challenge enough to try to time him out. He's just going to walk forward, which is Dustin's superpower. But he's not playing me, so his shooting won't hit 90% of the time. So who knows?
Alrighty.
I don't want to see Bart round 2.
No,
That's the
Nobody
biggest,
wants
the biggest
to,
thing,
but
dude.
somebody's going to get it.
Someone's going to get heavy petted after losing a rough game, and then it's just going to be, hey yo, punk.
All right, table 29. We got Sean Troy versus Chris Dupunch.
I can read the
I got
fucking.
Sean.
No. You are
You can
Northeast.
read-
Get out
you
of
can read.
here.
but I'm the
I hate-
Raccoon player. Shouldn't I read Sean?
I can walk to his house, and I've played this enough for it to bad touch me plenty of times that I could probably do
We'll
this.
start reading
Why
them.
don't you walk over there while we read it then?
No. He's playing Raikin, like they said. Mother Kryza, Warlock with Blizzard, a Warrior Regiment, 3 Wretch Hordes, 2 Blight Spewers, 2nd Battalion with the Brood Mom with Scorch Earth, a Warlock with Alchemist Curse, 3 Hordes of Shock Troops, 1 with Brew of Sharpness, 1 with Brew of Strength, a Hackpaw Troop, and then 2 Shredders for 16 drops and 37 unit strength of disgustingness.
I can read Chris's as the resident Portland representative here. So this is the only guy from the Pacific Northwest who actually lives in the Pacific Northwest. So go him for showing up to the dance.
A one-man team.
One-man show, because God knows I'm just a mascot, as Rossi said. Okay, he's running Abyssals too early. He should have waited a month. But he's got a Seductress, a Despoiler, a Warlock with both Banechant and Lightning Bolt, Banechant and Drain Life, which they had Lightning Bolt, Regiment of Flamebearers, Horde of Lower Abyssals, 2 Succubi Regiments, 2 Gargoyle Troops, a Berserker Regiment with Brew of Sharpness, a Horseman Regiment with J-Boots, the Well of Souls, and an Abyssal Fiend with Fireball. Comes in at 13 drops and 24 unit strength.
Billy, just mark me down for Sean.
I'm gonna say I already marked Sean down. I can't vote.
Right.
Please vote for Sean. The Succubi are going to have a lot of fun this round by Chris. They're going to eat through the Wretches when they're going to die. But Chris, prove me wrong. You're taking a dog shit tier army to Masters. I respect that. Up there with the halflings of armies that I want to do well. Show me how it's done.
I'm with Ray. I think that there is. This is bad. I think this is a decent Abyss list, like Claw Abyss. Sean is good. Rats are disgusting. There's also a really good scenario for rats. Rats are happy in the scenario. I think Sean takes this pretty easily.
Yeah, I disagree with Ray. Those succubi aren't going to do shit. They're the only units that don't have regen, so Sean's going to shoot at them. Who cares if they have stealthy?
Unless
The
they do have
wounds will
stealthy.
stick. It doesn't matter to him at that point. It's either that or the Well of Souls. But yeah, the Well of Souls will have to be in a uniquely particular. I guess the Fiend doesn't have regen anymore either. Never mind. There's other shooting targets. So Succubi may kill wretches.
Yeah,
Chris,
but
I
as
will
soon
say
as the
this.
well takes any wounds, the shredders are just going to tap it and be like, ha ha. So it's not good to put wounds on the well until you close lines.
Chris, I will say this. Sean is one of the most enjoyable games you will have. He is a ton of fun to play against, and while it might not go well for you potentially, please prove us wrong. But he is genuinely one of the greatest people you can play against.
He'll make you smile while he kicks your teeth in.
Correct.
You'll love it.
Sean got a favorite opponent vote from me at Bug Eater, so big second to that one. Had a lot of fun with Sean. Great opponent.
Fine, fuck you too.
And Keith Randall has said that Sean Troy might win the entire tournament. So we're going to put Keith's vote for best player at the tournament right
He
there.
doesn't even play fourth.
I don't disagree.
I
With
don't
Keith.
disagree. I don't disagree either.
I don't.
Yeah,
All
put
right.
me down for Sean.
On to yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
On the
fun
table
table.
30, yeah, the fun table here. We got Mike Rossi versus Mark Cox.
All right, Adam, how much judging are we going to do on Rossi's list?
I will judge Rossi's list while I read it.
Oh, don't
So,
judge it too
Why don't
hard,
you guys
it's
take
basically my
turns?
list.
Why don't you guys take turns each unit you guys read off? You guys can just do it together and hold hands.
No, I'm reading it. All right, Rossi's got Nimue. I liked her last edition. Army Standard Bearer with Warbow Akava. He's got a Mage, Inspiring Talisman, and Blizzard. He's got 2 Hordes of Palace Guard, one with Strength, one with Alohi. 1 Critter, Stormwind Cav with J Boots. He's got 2 Troops of Glade Stalkers and a Regiment. He has Air Elementals with Hammer Measure Force. He has Drakon Regiment, and he has a Dragon's Breath. 13 drops, 24 unit strength. I thought this was going to be a bad list, by the way you were talking, Jason.
No.
It's the best elf list I've read tonight.
You read your own, dumbass.
Still agree. Statement.
No. Yours is better.
What? No. I didn't bring air elementals.
All right, Mark Cox is playing Racken. He's got a Broodmother, Drain Life, and Scorched Earth. He's got a Birthing Daughter. He has Twitch, Enchant 3 and Hex 3. He's a Warlock with Banner Command, Banechant 3 and Barkskin 5. He has 3 Hordes of Shock Troops and 2 Regiments of Shock Troops. He has 2 Vermintide Troops. He has 2 Troops of Hackpaws. He has a Regiment of Tunnel Runners with Brew Haste, 2 Blight Spewers for 16 drops and 29 units.
That is the most Mark fucking move ever to intersperse the regiments and the hordes on the, on the shock troops. What an asshole, totally on brand, 10 of 10, no notes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to vote for Rossi just because of that.
No, Ray's muted.
Anyone up your way? It was me.
I think this will be the funnest table at Masters. Mark's a lot of fun to play against. Rossi can be a lot of fun to play against. The two of them, like fireworks. I've lost to both these guys. Mark playing Ratkin, Rossi playing Dwarfs. Like this can be an absolutely great game. And if I was running this and able to like stand beside a table, I'd be just standing beside this to like hear all the shit talking and all the bullshit that's going to be passing back and forth. Like smiles on faces, drinks drunk, like absolutely great game. That being said, Rossi, you had your chance. You did well at Adepticon with rats. Why did you give up the rats? Come join us. Corey and I am playing rats in the Northeast. You should have played rats. You could have had rat and rat violence against Mark. Instead, I have to stick with the horde, stick with the rats. Go Mark.
Well, the answer is because Corey took the rats away from Mike.
Right.
They were
he was
Corey's
using
rats.
Corey's rats.
Yeah, and Corey came over and judged Mike while he was playing and said, "I'm not going to give you these guys again. No more rats for you. Here's some elves."
I will say, the moment I got sent these matchups, I literally texted Jason saying that this game is not on stream. I'm going to rage quit the tournament.
Perfect. Let's go. Let's get him to rage quit. Perfect.
Oh, easy
I
round
think
one
the
for
problem
me.
with the
I'll
stream
stay
game is
on.
you can't hear the banter.
Sam, I'm trying to help you.
Devlin,
Hey,
I'm with
you
you.
can-
I don't think this is the stream game because of the.
You know what,
the
Devlin?
guy-
That can be taken care of because I know somebody that has lapel mics that I can hook on them.
That would
Yeah,
be
if
awesome.
you can do that and we can get like an NC-17 rating, this will be the perfect thing to stream. But if you're just looking top down, you're just gonna see like Michael Bay lens flares off their bald ass heads, like blinding everyone. It's not gonna be good.
That's fair.
In this case, I'm going elf. I hate the. Well, actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Rossi jump ship. I'm going Mark Cox.
Rossi didn't really have a choice to jump ship.
Well, he's not playing dwarves. He always plays dwarves.
Yeah, except
I
for
haven't
when
seen him
he
play
does-
dwarves this edition.
Well, that he's jumping ship.
Because they're not good.
Well, whatever. He's still jumping ship.
Terrible.
Look,
So,
I'm proud of Rossi because I've never not seen him play the same fucking dwarf list. So it's been
true.
like 27 years, like going back to like 4th edition 40 or fantasy. So good on him for being showing growth as a person.
I'm glad he's not playing dwarves.
I bet you.
Unlike Ray, I'm not a traitor to my own people, my homeland, the Northeast where I hail from. I'm going Mike Rossi all day. It's game one. Mark's going to be having a good time. I know that Mark won Adepticon with like this list, but come on, it's Mike, it's elves, it's the Northeast.
He also just won Capital City Clash in Austin with this list or some other rat list. So
Yeah, you can't sway me with facts and logic, Adam.
Good.
Mike Rossi, much like members of the Fanatics page on Facebook, facts and logic mean nothing to me. I'm going to make an emotional reaction and pick Mike Rossi.
I mean, isn't that just America in 2026?
Dude, I already took Rossi. I'm not trying to sway you any other way. Look at this Mark Cox formatting. Look at those shock troops. Anybody
Yeah,
who
but it's
votes
on
for
brand
that,
for Mark. That said, I should vote for Rossi because I almost have a very similar list to Rossi. He's probably the closest elf list to mine. But I have a key to Mark's house, so I'm going to break in and steal his toilet paper. So I'm going with Mark Cox.
All right, I'm going for Mark because Ratkin are bullshit, and I mean they both kicked my ass at Adepticon, but rats are bullshit. So
Doesn't take that much.
I have to get at least one game correct on this whole voting thing.
you voted for Travis, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
On the table 31, we got Zach Clark versus George O'Connell.
Can I read Zach, please?
Yeah.
I liked Zach's list. I know he's playing George, and George is really good. But Zach's list is really cool. It's a vampire lord on undead dragon. 2 standard bearers, 1 with Surge 5, 4 zombie legions, which are still Nerve 28, 2 werewolf regiments, 1 with Brew of Strength, a white regiment, a Soul Reaver Cav regiment, and a Gore Blight, which doesn't do anything for the zombies right now, which is sad, but I wish it did.
You have to
It unlocks
take
the
it.
legions.
It unlocks the legions.
No, I like this list because it's like the classic hammer and anvil, which you have with the zombie hordes. Doesn't last worth shit against Adam's list, but in this, it may have a chance.
Billy, you got George's?
Sure, I got George's. All right, it looks like he's playing nature. He has a druid on a steed with a banner command. Enchant 2, heal 4, and surge 4. He's got 4 troops of earth elementals, 2 regiments of air elementals, 1 with brewer strength, 1 with brewer sharpness. 2nd battalion, he's got a chieftain. He has another druid mounted on a steed with Banechant 2, heal 4, and surge 4. 2 longhorn regiments and 2 guardian brute regiments. 13 drops and 20 unit strength.
I'm leaning Zach because George will commit multiple things into those legions, and you'll be like, "Cool, you killed zombies," and then he'll get punched in the face. And I think between the unit strength and just once George loses 1 or 2 things, it's just there's not going to be enough to kind of trade back. He'll lose a lot of effectiveness with each kind of thing he drops. And Zach still has whites and 2 regiments of werewolves that are going to do a lot of work, and then their Soul Reaver cabs. So I think they can play possum behind the zombie legions and just pounce at whatever you kill. So I think my brethren in both Texas and Portland, I'm going with him.
Is this similar to his bogey list, Adam and Billy? Zach's.
I believe
I
it
think-
is.
I think
It's similar
so.
to what he ran at Bayou earlier in the year,
Yeah.
so I'm imagining it's
Yeah,
very
he was-
similar.
He was playing the undead halflings models.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was really cool.
It was a cool looking army.
I do like both
Like-
these lists.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's funny that like this scenario is not good for either of them. Again, we have 2 like heavily shambling armies trying to take loot tokens across the board. I think Zach can remove shambling from zombie legions, which is definitely going to help get across the board sooner than these earth elementals, which are probably the ideal token carriers. But I mean, these earth elementals aren't going to die to zombies, but they're not going to kill zombies. So that'll be the biggest bitch fight if those ever meet each other in the
He can give the tokens to the Longhorns as
He
well.
he could, but then he can't benefit from the wild charge from the chieftain with it, and it's
But at
and
least you
those
could get-
longhorns are one of the only units that are actually gonna do enough to kill zombie legions as well. So it's really tough because I mean the
The
air
air
element.
elementals are going to have a field day.
I mean, yeah, but as soon as those air elementals commit, they're the target priority.
Yeah, whatever's behind is going to go, okay, your elementals.
Yeah, they just fall over and die. So I think that's where it's going to be tough. Is that one has a immovable wall of defense 6, and the other has a massive horde of 4, 28 nerve defense 2 units. And it's like, okay, we're going to play some chicken. Who's going to be able to fight off who first? And if it comes down to that, I think it's whoever gets across the middle line with those tokens first is actually going to win, because I don't see these units dying without a severe counterpunch and a win because of the counterpunch.
Does George have an issue because he only has 2 units with Surge? So he only has
No.
a grand total of Surge 8.
No,
No, Surge is dead in this edition. You take the advantage if you have it at like turn 3 or 4, like after a combat, but you're not actively fighting for Surge because you don't have the extra pivots. Anyone can guard against it these days. It's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, and air elementals are the only units that actually want to get surged. The earth elementals, whatever.
So I'm not going to underestimate George. He finished third last year at Masters, so he's really good. He knows what he's doing. Force on force, though, I would rather have the 28 nerve from Zach's Zombie Legions. And I think George is he played Salamanders at the last tournament I saw him play at, so I think he might be getting reps in, but I'm not necessarily certain. But I'm gonna go Zach just because I really like his army. It's one of the what I think coolest armies I've seen at the Masters. It's one of the ones that I'd like to play. I'm not sure if I could play it well, but and it would certainly lose against elves. But I think in this nature versus undead, I think it might have legs to stand on.
Yes, Sam. Jason's going to bed. He
That's
gone.
I will say I very much agree with everything Ballard said. It means that he's probably right. I think Ballard's right. I tend to agree with his takes on this one. I think I like both these lists quite a bit, but I do not think that George is taking his spot here. I think that Zach takes this one.
Yeah, I think ultimately Nerve 28, you have more margin for error than a lucky roll against a couple sixes to wound, and then you roll like a 10 once and Earth Elementals go poof. Like you've got to try harder, I think, to get through the zombies in this case. So I think the margin of error is better for Zach, so that's why I'm doubling down.
Although Zach.
But you know what? Y'all are wrong. George is gonna win it.
That's what I was saying. Jeez.
That's what everyone said.
I don't know if you put me down for anybody, Billy, but it's always forces of nature. They always win.
Yep.
Wait, Adam, are you voting for George?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping to be the
getting that
ones to
there.
stop the landslide, but
I voted Zach.
So which one are you voting for, Billy?
George.
Am I the only Zach vote here?
No,
No,
there was
I-
4 Zachs.
Oh, nice.
Sam, are you even listening?
Apparently not.
He's
Oh my
doing.
God.
That's
He's
okay.
doing
You're
math.
doing great, bud. Don't
doing
listen.
Sam
That's
has-
fine.
Sam has promised me copious quantities of booze at the tournament.
Better be sneaky booze.
If you've never had the pleasure of going to a bar with Ray Shields, 10 out of 10 experience. So,
I've had the
easy.
pleasure of just seeing him drunk at trying to stay alive at tables where we're playing board games.
Multiple times, probably.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He can
All
probably
right.
still deal.
It's
cards.
adorable.
He can probably still
It is.
or deal cards at least.
Yeah. All right. On to the last table of Masters. We have Josh LaFoon versus John Becker.
I'll read Laffoon. So Josh, he's got Salamanders. He's taken Yalater. He's got a Mage Priest with Banner of Command, Blizzard, and Martyr's Prayer. He's got Zaki, Fireball, Bane Champ. 2 regiments of Gekutas, 1 troop. 2 hordes of Salamander Primes. Lancer regiment with J-Boots. Ancient troop with Liliana's Tear. Ceremonial Guard horde with Bruce Sharpness. Only 1 Commodon and 2 Phoenixes, bringing him to 14 drops, 30 unit strength.
Ethical salamander.
I can read John's. We've got a matriarch. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 troops of warriors, 3 regiment troops, a siege breaker regiment with slashy blade, 2nd battalion with another matriarch, and then 3 warrior regiments, but these all are the 2-handed variant. And similar to my 2-handed tribesmen, they have crushing 1 and crushing 2. Brings us to 14 units and 23 total unit strength.
John Becker has 3 different units that he's put into his list: Matriarchs, Warriors, Siegebreaker.
Token Siegebreaker.
I know. If he dropped the Siegebreaker, he could get away with 2 units.
True. I can kick us off on this one. Eric Trowbridge has been bringing a list kind of like John's list, and we call it the like "I'm just better than you" list. Like, you just play like a geometry game, and you just kind of like move units around the board in opposition. Uh, and I think Josh is bringing a fun but not optimized salamander list. I think one of the things that like I like in lists is when they can consistently do the thing they want to do. And Josh has a lot of variety in the list, a lot of tools, but I don't actually think it can consistently do the thing it wants to do. Like I think the one Commodon and the 2 Phoenixes kind of like stick out a little bit in this list, like, and not in a good way. Um, I'm gonna take John here based solely off of lists. I can be proven wrong, but I don't know. I don't love the Phoenixes in general. Like, you kind of need more than one Commodon to get actual value out of them, or at least like maximum value. I think John is just gonna kind of like do a geometry proof on the board and then win.
I disagree. I think there's sneakily a lot of shooting coming out of this Salamander list. One Commodon, yeah, but Phoenix's shoot, most everything can get the Fireball command. Zach's Fireball 6 is actually elite. And I think there's some other special rule it gets. I forget if it's
I
piercing
think
or
it's
vicious or
piercing.
something.
I think it's piercing.
Yeah. So it's sneakily quite a bit of damage. And then obviously he's got a Blizzard Wizard, so he's just gonna win because of that, right? I think they both play the scenario exceptionally well. Uh, so yeah, I think the shooting is going to do enough. There's no wound recovery on Becker's side. Yeah, he has commands to give some things stealthy, but he only has 2 characters to give 2 units stealthy, and then the other units are just going to get shot. So I just don't think getting heavily damaged with some of those units before coming into combat is going to help. And then there are 3 hordes of salamanders in Josh's list that he has to chew through: 2 salamander primes and 1 ceremonial guard with sharpness. So uh, I like Josh's list a lot. I think it has a lot of utility all around.
You beat me to it about the sneaky amount of shooting in this army. That's one of the reasons why I vote Josh.
I'm gonna vote John. Um, John's played with ogres for forever. He's a real good player. I think just some of the problem is that the shooting cannot get to it's the front line can be 2 things of but the only thing that can shoot past the front line where the stealthy's going to be is going to be the Phoenixes, and it's not going to do enough to kind of get where he needs to slow down the punch, which is going to come out of the warrior regiments. So I think that John's probably a little bit faster and will get to places where he needs to first. And that'll help him just positionally play the game because he's got so much he can throw away. So I think he'll edge it out just on scenario by just having more kind of tools that can get in the right places quicker than Josh's list.
I'm totally voting for Josh because the geometry of the situation just fits. He'll be able to like angle his units such that the evil ogres will not be able to double take onto it, and John will have difficulties dealing with all that shooting. John's list is optimized. It's really good. It's a master's level list. But Josh was just bringing a smorgasbord of options to the table. And it comes down to him being able to play the right tools for the right scenario to be able to win the game. And I think he has options from the ancients to the lancers that can create the hole against a troop of ogres, and that's all you need. So for that reason, picking Josh.
I think Karma is going to come back. Josh had to drop out of Bug Eater. His army looks really good. He did it for family reasons, and I think Karma's going to come back and give him some good dice. So I'm going to go Josh.
Friday. That will conclude all 32 tables.
All right. To finish some things up tonight, I want 1 or 2 games you guys would like to see from this this group of guys on the live stream. A winner who you think is going to win, a dark horse. Ray has been considered a dark horse somehow, and
He's not. Don't vote for Ray.
and a favorite list, like a list that you might not have played or looked at, but like, hey, what's your favorite list? And you cannot pick your own, since everyone here is playing at Masters besides me. And I'm
So
not
which
gonna
one
pick
of those things do you want first?
We'll just go one by one. If you
Remember.
wanna do all of 'em. Okay, so Adam, you're first. 1 or 2 live stream games.
Kyle Poole, Corey Reynolds. That's live stream number 1 for sure in my book.
Okay. Winner,
With like Master?
Master.
No, Travis Tim.
All right. Dark horse.
Hmm.
You can say it.
I guess I gotta go with Sam.
I assume you mean other Sam, by the way.
Sam Moore, motherfuckers. Let's go, Sam. Get him. You got
Sam
it.
Kula-
Better
Sam Kula,
orcs.
right? Sam
No,
Kula.
Sam Moore. You're gonna vote Sam Kula. I'm voting Sam Moore. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Oh, Adam, I knew I liked you. Oh, my
Yeah,
dude.
If you lose to
He-
me, you're definitely
He's
not
the
winning.
only one that came to Bug Eater. Fuck those other guys. That's right.
Kyle can. Kyle can.
All right. Favorite list, Adam.
Fuck, I don't know.
All right.
I really like Tyler Schultz's list. I think the Brox is a fun way to play dwarves. So
Okay. Billy, what would you, since you've had 2 days to go through everything?
All right.
Alright, so-
well, I already said that I would like the Mike Rossi and Mark Cox on stream.
Okay.
And then my second one, I would go with the Kyle Poole Reynolds.
Yep.
Master, I'm just gonna keep on picking Travis till he finally gets it. So, and Dark Horse. Really don't know, honestly.
apparently,
have
if you don't know, just say Ray Shields.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, fine. Just for Adam, Ray Shields.
Fuck you. God damn.
All right, then your favorite list.
Oh, my favorite list. I had to go through a lot of them again, since I've actually seen all of them.
We'll come back.
I was like, come back to me
Cool.
for that one.
All right, Devlin, live stream, 1 or 2.
Live stream. I mean, obligatory Kyle Poole, Corey Reynolds plug, because that'll be super tactical. I think that'll be fun to watch. I think my follow-up would be Shilton and Bryce Clark would probably be the other good shout of close first round. I think the most fun table will be Rossi and Mark Cox, but I don't think that'll translate to screen because it'll be just expletives yelled throughout the hall the whole time and being loud and bald.
The basketball gym, not a hall. But yes.
Yeah. So Master, I'm gonna buck the trend, and I'm gonna say it's not gonna be Travis because he's gonna hit a bad matchup somewhere, or just his dice will shit himself. I'm gonna go with Ray Shields.
Ooh.
You
Dark
can't
horse
go with me.
and-
I am dark horse material. Fuck you.
No, because I have a different dark horse. My dark horse is Mike Grajeda. He has been cleaning up the South with that herd list, and herd is busted, as we all know, because free upgrades are apparently costed well. So that dude's been doing good things, and I think
Okay.
he can get the breaks that he needs. Um, as
Favorite
far as I
list?
think the only thing I have left is list.
Yep.
Noah Hutton's list is cute. I love that because it's unique, but I still think it actually does what it wants to do well. So it's the one thing that's not copy paste. Oh look, you took wretches and shock troops, cool. Oh look, you took green tide and thonar, cool. Oh look, you took elves, cool. Or guardian brutes. That is actually unique, and I think it's good at what it does. It won't win, but it'll be a good kind of countercharger upper half kind of thing. And I like creativity, so I think that checked all my boxes.
That's fair. Last one. I forgot we did this the other night. Best region. Who do you think is going to win best
Ooh.
region? Adam.
It's Midwest.
Okay, Billy.
Sean Troy's coming. It's gonna be Midwest.
He'll carry
Is that
the
why
team.
you had to put Masters in Minneapolis so Sean Troy would actually show up to the event?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. Dirty
Not
pool.
wrong.
Got it.
not wrong. All right, Devlin. Best region.
Oh shit. Come back to me in a second. I gotta
Okay.
think.
All right, Sam Moore. One or two live streams. Since Devlin gave 3, you might only need to do one.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, I mean, the Kyle Poole one is really good. I think the other one actually might be Eric and Kevin.
Okay.
It would be a good match to show new players because Eric is such a fundamental Kings player. The kind of match I would want a new player to watch how Eric plays Kings.
Yep.
Definitely good learning of how to approach the shooting army.
All right. Winner.
Like favorite?
Master. Yeah.
Listen, so all along I've assumed it's going to be Adam. Having read through all the lists, I don't know if I believe in the elves as much. Obviously, Adam is the best player in the country, but I don't know if I believe in the elves as much. My winner, my favorite, not a dark horse, my favorite to win Masters is Sam Kula. Sam Kula has been top table at the last 4 GTs he's gone to. He is no longer a dark horse. He won our last Ohio GT. He won Hoosier Storm. He's not a dark horse anymore. He just wins events. He top tables events. Dark horse is like a counter charger who can maybe win. Not a dark horse. He's the favorite. He should win.
Nah, never been to Masters before. He's still a dark horse eligible.
dark
He's my favorite. He's my
All
favorite.
right. So you dark horse then too.
My dark horse, playing an army he's new to, coming from behind a little bit, Adam Ballard. He's a dark horse with elves, coming out of nowhere with elves. Never
I'm
really
not
played
gonna let
elves
you, no, you're
before.
not voting that. I'm not even gonna write that down. I can't even take that. No. Now I will say this: he's never won Masters with elves, so there is that.
Nobody has ever won Masters with
nope.
elves.
Nope.
No, my actual dark horse, I do really think Adam's gonna do really well. But my actual dark horse is Zach with that undead list. I remember his
Yep.
last name. I just closed the page for some
Clark.
reason.
Clark.
Zach Clark. I think it's a cool list. I don't know if he's a good player or not. Like I've never met Zach before. He's a cool list. He's a good hammer and anvil list. And that's only because I can't vote for myself because that feels weird.
You say you never met Zach, but I'm pretty sure you played him at BCB.
Boom. He was Carmack's partner.
At BCG.
Oh. Yeah, wait, that dude rocks.
Yeah.
Zach with a dark horse. Cool.
It was so memorable to you.
I don't know last names. Oh, yeah, that dude rocks.
So there was like, I'm pretty sure y'all played because I did the matchups, right?
Yeah, we totally did. Yeah, that guy's
You
cool.
don't remember shit about
yeah.
BCB, Devlin. Let's be honest. Is that your favorite list then, too?
No, my favorite list is Noah Hutton's list. Devlin got to it first. I feel similar to Devlin. It's not going to win Masters, but man, it's a cool list.
That's Zach. All right, and then best region?
Midwest, Midbest.
That was almost as good as my guy.
My man.
Larry. It was
My
almost
man
as good as
Larry.
my man Larry.
All right, and now the ultimate dark horse himself, Ray. What? Give me one or two live streams that you would want to see.
You know, the live stream I want to see is actually Grant Feder versus Nathan Clevenger.
That's a
I
good one
think the
too.
Aloha versus Werewolves, Undead versus Basilia is both a classic fantasy trope and two really good players who we could see on the table. Obviously, the Corey versus Kyle, they're excellent, beyond question. But Grant Feder, Nathan Clevenger is the one from today's Stream 2 that I was like, if I could pick one from Stream 2, that would be the one I'd want to watch.
Winner.
Well, Adam's already been picked, but apparently he's been picked for
Adam-
Dark
Adam-
Horse
Adam
as
is not-
well.
Adam is not been-
I'm the actual dark horse, Ray. Get out of here.
Adam has not been picked to win it yet.
Has he not been picked to win it yet?
Nope.
Well, then Adam, because I've been picked to win it,
I don't want your pity
You-
pick.
I choose you. I choose you. For anyone old enough to get that Simpsons reference, yeah.
All right, dark horse, and no, Adam is not a dark horse. You
No,
cannot pick
not
him.
yourself.
Fuck. Actually, if I wasn't allowed to pick Adam, I was going to pick Dustin to be the Masters. But apparently no one picked Adam. I don't know why, but Dustin would be my second choice. But he's not a dark horse. Dark horse would be. Has Mark Cox
He is
come
not.
up high?
He's not.
Has he come up high in Masters in the last couple of years?
He's been middle of the road, 30-ish, I think, is some of his. But I could be wrong.
I'm going to pick Mark Cox to be the dark horse. Ratkins stick together, and he kicked my ass when we played in New York at the Masters there. We were playing Rats on Rats. He knows what he's doing. He won Adepticon. I'm sorry I didn't get down to Lone Wolf this year, but he's my pick.
Mark's my Paragon pick for what it's worth because I think he does well in all three enough to get up there. So I think he's a good shot for that.
Would agree. All right, favorite list.
Zach. I love the Zombie Legions. It's not good. It wouldn't play well against elves. I think it does well against forces of nature because it has the nerve to handle the number of attacks. But if I wanted to play like a cool, fun army that I'd take to a 2-day GT to expect to go 4-1, I think I could go 4-1 with Zach's list. I'm not sure I'd necessarily want to take it to Masters, but it's cool. I respect it. I like it. I'd like to take it home and take it to King Beyond the Wall.
Nice. And then best region.
Oof. Mountain. Fuck you, Adam. Fuck you, Travis. Fuck you, both of you. Please don't have this graded for families. I think Adam and Travis will hold up the mountain region.
And Billy.
I think they're really good. I think the Midwest region's good, but it's already been voted for, so I want to be slightly different. Vote for mountain.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go. Honestly, my top vote when I saw the tables was Sam and Billy. That was one of the ones that I was most excited to see. And I think it's going to be a ton of fun, especially just knowing their two personalities. And that's just, I sent the text right away to the other two TOs, Kyle and Connor, and I was like, this is going to be a fun one to be around. Billy can't wear a fucking Packer shirt, but we'll just keep it rolling from there. But no, that one, and then I did say Mark Cox and Mike Rossi, I think is going to be a ton of fun too. Both super clean, both good players. Those were the top two and then the third one I would say is Kyle Poole and Corey. But I think both of them will be doing really well, so they will get on this live stream later on more so. Not that you guys won't, but winner, I'm gonna pick Sean Troy. He is very, very good. He's got a list that is very conducive to this edition. He knows what the fuck he's doing and gets the reps in on top of it. So he actually wants to play me tomorrow or Sunday, and I don't really want to take an ass whooping going into Masters. So
And you can
I could walk into his house. Dark Horse, I'm gonna go Sam Kula. He, for all the reasons that we talked about when his list came up. Favorite list, I'm gonna say Zach. I do like that list a lot. And I gotta go with Midwest for best region. When you got Shilkin, Sean Troy, Sam, that's a pretty good core to start. I think it would arguably rival Adam and Travis for Mountain. I just think that we also have a very good depth in our region as well. So
You're not considering Kyle Poole and Eric Trowbridge the core of the region?
nah, you guys on the east side, you guys don't necessarily count.
Washed
don't
up
think that-
has-beens. Kyle Poole is definitely a washed up has-been.
The
And who
Midwest
really looks at
splits
what Eric-
into two different regions.
You guys don't come to this side unless it's Masters, so we come to your side a little bit. But yeah,
When?
I mean, Adepticon's on that side, kind of.
Not really.
Hey, Sam Kula
No,
drove
I-
14 hours to go 3-2 at Lady of the Lake.
Dude, I've been to Ohio more times than you, and I'm not
Not
even
wrong.
in their region.
Not wrong. Yeah, that's his own fault for going 3-2. But yeah, no, that's I think. So we'll get a top 5 from these votes and get them out on Facebook for first round live stream. I just want to thank everyone between Tuesday and today for hopping on and helping with this. Obviously, Billy for hosting, and yeah, it's like I said, it's we're excited. We're pumped. We know we're running up here pretty quick and to the tournament, and we just want to have a great time that is super smooth. That is the goal for this tournament. Jesus Christ.
Keith Randall's in the chat starting a fucking war over here. We better close it down.
I do want to add. I'll find the link for it and everything, but the actual Masters is going to be streamed on a different channel.
Correct. Yeah, I will. It's Matt Carmack is going to be doing it, so I will get that out on all the social medias. As well, I want to throw out some plugs for. I mean, Sam did his Honest Fours, Adam with his Master Site, Ray with Nerve Check. Obviously, great Kings of War material, but want to thank those guys for hopping on and want to plug their YouTube channel as well.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining, everyone. We will hopefully see the vast majority of you here in 2 weeks. And if you have not signed up for Best of the Rest, please come on down. We will have a great time.